Welcome to the Lotus Goddess, Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope we're doing well, staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin. Oops. And just keep in mind that this is a general reading. If this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can have a look at one of my other readings. These readings are timeless. And if there's a message that stands out for you, or if there's a title that stands out for you, there's a message there for you. Oh, what's happening here? Let's see. Some divine feminines here, whoever this resonates for, some of you may be have some sort of financial stability. If not, it's like don't give up. Just keep working on whatever you're working on. There's something about something specific you're working on. Don't worry, it will start to take root. Something will start to come out of it. Something positive will come out of it. So it's like don't give up. You know, sometimes things feel a little bit like delayed or slowed down. It's just keep going. Don't give up. Okay, so there's some kind of gift. It's like right around the corner. It's just that it does require a little bit of extra pushing forward and extra work, or a little bit more energy, and that happens sometimes. But I see here that you will get some sort of fruit for your labor. Okay, so some kind of fruit that you will receive. There's going to be a lot of talking. A lot of people are going to be talking, gossiping about some sort of truth. This truth, some kind of good news, like people are hearing something, good news coming in. Good news that's connected to not so good news. So I'm going to talk about that as well. But I see here that it's kind of a good gossip. Like a lot of people are going to start to hear about something, or it's just in the early stages of spreading, like somebody spreading the news, you know? So I see here spreading the news. Not official yet. Whoa! I got it. So what I see here is there's an announcement that needs to be made. It's not official yet. It's not official. This is like printing the cards. There's something about messages printing. It's not official yet, but there will be messages printed. Spreading the news. Spreading the news. Printing like invitation cards. Marriage. Engagement. Bridal shower. That kind of thing. This message. There's something about invitation, printing out the cards. Okay, this is exciting. I like this. So you know how I mentioned that not so good news, but is connected to good news. There's something about like the gossip part. So I'll talk about the not so good news and then we'll get into the good news. So the not so good news, I see here somebody's heart was broken. Okay. Somebody's heart was broken. Somebody did not have their wish fulfillment. So somebody was kind of like pushed aside. So there was a breakup or separation here. So that's the not so good news for whoever that was for. Somebody who had the heartache, right? Heartache, breakup. Oh, heartache, mistake. I see heartache, mistake. So what it is that two people had a separation. There was a heartache for somebody, but somebody else saw it as a mistake. Okay, this came as a shock because these two, so this is the divine masculine and their ex-person, partner, whoever they were with, these two had a breakup. I see an ending of a relationship, a long cycle, very difficult situation that this masculine was in because they couldn't get out of it. Complicated situation. Some cases this masculine was dating somebody who was like far away. So like this masculine may have moved to that place to be with this person. Masculine may be at a distance, or they moved far away or met this person somewhere far. Something about long distance. Okay, so just take as a resonate whoever this applies to. But I see here there's something about long distance travel. It didn't turn out to be what they expected. Masculine may have traveled far to maybe marry this person or make this relationship with this person more official. Or what I'm getting is they both traveled far away somewhere to try to make something official, but it didn't work out. Yeah, I do see travel again here. Some kind of trip, expensive, very expensive. Wow, waste of money. This trip was a waste of money. Waste of money and a big mistake. Going back to the two things that these people experienced. One experienced the heartache, one experienced the mistake. This masculine may have prepared some sort of special kind of that I'm getting two things here, okay? So one, either this masculine traveled far away to meet this person and move to that place wherever this karmic person was living and it didn't work out, or this masculine took this karmic to a far place, right? Like a vacation to make things official and it didn't work out. And I see here it was expensive. Either way, it was expensive for this masculine. A lot of time and a lot of money. They spent a lot of money. Some of these masculines bought a ring. I do see a ring here. I do see here jewelry. So if it's not an engagement ring, it's some sort of jewelry. Could be like a promise ring, something like that. But there's some expensive jewelry here, expensive trip, like really expensive. I'm telling you, like really expensive. Probably one of the most expensive kind of trips I've seen. That was for a short period of time. Some case it was a short period of time. Like that planning was a short period of time. So if this masculine had moved to another place with this person, right? This masculine, say if they moved to a different country to be with this person, and then they kind of planned this expensive thing, like a short period of time, could have been like, let's go to this fancy resort, let's go to this restaurant, that kind of thing. Short period of time, very expensive to give some kind of gift. I see expensive gift, and I do feel it's a ring. I see here very expensive romantic setting gift, but the dream, the wish fulfillment, it did not come true. Something broke off there. I see here that it was a difficult, awkward, difficult. It wasn't as well planned. It didn't, not as beautiful as it seems, not as beautiful as it sounds. So if masculine were to share their idea or what they planned for this get together with this karmic person, from the outside, people who heard it, they're like, wow, that sounds very romantic. You went to this place, you went to this city, you went to this restaurant, you bought this gift. Like, that sounds beautiful, right? So when somebody hears it sounds beautiful, but it shows here that it's not as beautiful as it seems. It doesn't sound as, is not as good as it sounds. And I see here that it was very difficult for this divine masculine to accept it, because everything just came crashing down, crumbling down. All the plans, everything was a mess. Big mess. Big mistake. So I see that this divine masculine is like, okay, so this is what happened. This is what happened with my my karmic partner. Like, how can I get out of this situation? So there was some sort of complications here. I see that there was a lot of complications with that trip, following that trip. Burdens, heaviness followed that. It's like it was not as easy to just break up with this person, but it needed to happen. But it needed to happen in a very, I feel like they had to really think it through before they separate from this karmic person, but they did it somehow. Some of them, they lived in the same place, or some of them owned or shared some sort of property. Could be like they shared a house together, shared a car, property, so material items together. Masculine may have approached some sort of professionals seeking for advice, telling them their situation. It's like, what can I do next? I shared this, and this with this person. What can I do that will be least expensive for me, like least amount of money loss? Because masculine already lost a lot of money in whatever they had to spend for this trip or these plans that they made with this karmic person. It's like now if they have to seek some kind of legal advice or some kind of financial advisor, because there is a chance for more loss, material and wealth. It's like I don't know what to do. Like what is the best route or best decision for me to make, which would be less financially painful, basically, that will not hit my pockets so hard. It's like I want this to be resolved in a good way, where I can walk away without feeling too worried about whatever I've lost in this relationship. So now I'm gonna talk about what I going back to the beginning of the reading with those cards being printed. So what led to that? This divine masculine I see here, some of them traveled back. Some of them traveled back home where you live, or they're going to move to where you live. There's something about traveling again, but this is traveling for love. This is traveling for the love of their life, traveling to make things work. Realizing that they had made the wrong choice when it comes to love. Realizing that divine feminine was the one who put so much effort and work into the relationship. It's like when I was with this karmic person, I was the one putting all the effort in that relationship. But when it comes to divine feminine was the one who was putting all the effort in the relationship. If I had given maybe 25% of what divine feminine was giving, then I would have had a really good life with divine feminine. But they feel like they didn't give much effort to your relationship. But when it comes to this karmic person, they gave it their all. It's like if I had given that my all to divine feminine, it's like our life would have been amazing, because divine feminine is amazing. I would have given my all to that relationship as well. We would have been well established, meaning that your life, your stability, right, your love would have been strong, right? You would have built a very strong foundation. This is the thing that this divine masculine came to realize after their separation from this karmic person. I see here that divine feminine is very strong on their own. Divine masculine will recognize that. They will see that. They will know that even if I never return, even if divine feminine doesn't want to be with me, I know that divine feminine would live a really good life without me. They know that. They know that you would be very strong on your own. They know that you would be strong with whoever. They feel whoever you are with, they will be lucky. They will be blessed to have you as their partner. And that's what makes them sad, because it's like realizing that somebody else has seen your beauty before they have. It's like I had all these years to, it took me all these years to figure out how unique and beautiful divine feminine is. How beautiful of a soul divine feminine is. Like how could I have been that worthy to have met someone like divine feminine? And then someone else comes along and meets divine feminine, sees divine feminine's beauty right away. There's a little bit jealousy there, knowing that other people have spotted how beautiful of a person you are, and it took them years to figure that out. It's like, how could I have not seen that sooner? When I had divine feminine in my life, like I was divine feminine and divine feminine was mine. We were together. They feel that they were not fully invested in your relationship. It's like, if I'm going to do anything now, I'm going to do things right. So I see here that this divine masculine, their approach to divine feminine, forget about whatever they were planning with this karmic person, that trip, right? That might have sounded really good, but whatever this masculine plans for divine feminine, that's like next level stuff. This is something that even divine masculine would have never imagined. And why? Because this is where the divine steps in. What I'm getting here is that this divine masculine plans out a reunion, but the divine steps in, meaning that they will get connections with good people, right timing, good places, good food, like everything falls into place. It's like as if it's just being handed over to Divine Masculine for this moment of reunion. This masculine is going to plan the most beautiful, it's like unimaginable reunion, something that's so divine that even if anyone saw this kind of reunion, they would be like, how did you plan this yourself? And it's not by themselves. This is with the helping hand of the divine. This divine masculine's reunion with divine feminine is going to be the most beautiful reunion ever. And I see here that people who see this reunion or hear about this reunion, they will feel like, I've never heard anything like that before. Like this is truly a blessing. Like your reunion, your connection, that is a match made, definitely a match made in heaven. Like this kind of reunion, I've never heard of this before. Like people will be in awe. And I see here that, yes, we're going to be talking about what happened with Divine Masculine because people like to gossip. Some people like that, right? So there's going to be gossip about that past with that karmic person. And then this Divine Masculine is going to be, they're going to be talking about Divine Masculine's reunion with Divine Feminine. And whatever they talk about you and Divine Masculine, it's like nobody's going to care about Masculine's past. Nobody's going to care about you two once were together and separated. They're not going to care about your separation or what happened in the past, because this reunion is going to blow everybody out of the water. It's like it's going to be shocking. And I see here that there's going to be cards printed, like engagement cards, bridal shower cards, wedding cards, invitations, right? Special invitations, like the ones, they're going to be very unique. There's something about your celebrations are going to be very unique. Like people will know, people will get to see you two together. You guys will set the example of what true love is after everything you've been through. And I feel like you two have been through a lot. These two have been through a lot together. And then you had the karmic person involved, then you had the families involved, then you had the friends, so-called friends. There's some friends here that didn't really support you two. Some of them were kind of like two-faced, like they were there, they talked nice, but then when things got rough, things got shaky between you two, they vanished. Or they took sides. Some of them took sides, which was not right. I feel like it's not right when they took sides, because something happened. I feel very strongly something happened where some of these friends or family members took sides, either your side or masculine side. Most cases, they took masculine side without knowing the full story. It's like when you were with them, they were around. But when you two went in separation, those friends or those family members, they were gone. They took sides here. And you're left with like, what did I do? Like, I didn't say anything to them. I didn't do anything to them. Then why the distance? Why did they do that? And that, I feel it hurt as well. It disappointed some of you because some of these people were family members as well, right? That could have taken the side of masculine and you didn't expect it. And they could have been your family members. Some cases they were your family members. Like, you two are related and they took the side of masculine over you. If that resonates, then feel free to share if you like, but that's what I'm getting. Some cases, that's what happened. Like, it was your family members, they were related to you, but your separation, they went with Divine Masculine. They took masculine side. It's like they don't talk to you anymore. They probably don't even remember your birthday. They probably don't even wish you. Sometimes you might bump into them. Sometimes you might see them and just like hi, bye. It feels like strangers. It's like, what the heck? That's your family. Why are they taking sides? And you still don't know. Till this day, you still don't know why they took sides. You still don't know why they are only talking to Divine Masculine. Why are they closer to Divine Masculine for? And not with you. It doesn't make sense. I'm getting here that these like the celebration here, this wish fulfillment, it's going to be huge. And I see that there's going to be wedding invitations. They're not printed out yet. It's showing here that it's blank. Like they're not printed. It's blank. It's not written yet. But they're there. It's like in the waiting. Like it's on the shelf. Like the divine has put your invitations on the shelf. It's like when the moment comes, when it's divine timing, those cards will be ready. I see here there's going to be some people who are going to try to make things difficult during your celebration. Again, jealous family members, people who don't want to see this happening, or they can't believe that you two are coming back together. You two were meant to be the ultimate power couple. People knew who your divine masculine were, right? They knew who you were. They knew that if you two come together, you guys will be like a power couple, powerhouse, power couple, like the ultimate power couple, that you two will be very strong together. When you two separated, it's like they celebrated in that separation. It's like, oh, we'll never see these two grow. Because they knew that if you two would come together, you two would be strong. And masculine. Yes, masculine knew this. They sensed that there was, I'm getting very strongly that they were scared of how strong or successful you two will become. There's a such thing as being scared of success. They may have not felt ready or worthy enough. They maybe didn't think that they were good enough at the time, but the divine would have blessed your connection then as well. It would have been a little bit more rockier then, but they would have, like, your connection was meant to do, like, you two were meant to do great things together. And that's why I feel that this divine masculine was doing that comparison, that when I was with divine feminine, this is how it was. When I was with karmic person, this is how it was. They saw that there's something about you that's different. They saw your beauty and they knew that you two would be very strong together. But were they ready? They didn't know if they were ready to take on the role as the divine masculine. It's like, am I able to do my part? Once we come together, it's going to be scary. Things are going to move fast. I feel very strong in this masculine was scared of your connection. That when you two were together, it's like they knew that things will start moving really quickly. It's like, what if I'm not able to keep up with the relationship and with divine feminine? Because they knew that the power in your relationship was very strong. And they were fearful of that, fearful of success, fearful of the hard work, basically fearful of taking responsibility for their role as the masculine, as a counterpart. For some reason, when they were with this karmic person, they felt like they didn't have to, there was nothing there to live up to. It's like, I don't have to really worry about being a certain way, because if I'm not doing my best, it's still considered my best. Like they felt like if they didn't have to try, like this karmic person will feel like that's their best. But they knew that with you, like if they didn't try, that you would see through that you'd be like, no, this is not who you are. You're meant to be this. You're meant to be better, right? I know you. I know that. Why are you downplaying, or why are you trying to avoid, or why are you kind of like not being lazy, but like holding back? Why are you holding back yourself? Why are you not opening up as much as you should? You are smart. You are talented. You are respected. Like, why are you holding your back so much? Why are you so fearful? Like, they knew that you would see all this. But with this karmic person, it's like the karmic person can see divine masculine giving less than. It's like, oh wow, divine masculine, you did wonderful, you did awesome. And they're there to cheer whatever. Like that karmic person was cheering on divine masculine with whatever. They didn't really care. Even if divine masculine didn't do their best, or even if they had done something, like say if they done something wrong, like they made a mistake, or like the way that they responded or reacted was not right, this karmic person would be like, yeah, you did your best, that's fine, that you had a bad day, that's okay, right? But there was no lessons learned there. Like this divine masculine was never told the truth about who they are, how they should see a situation, or how they should learn from a mistake. They were not shown that. They were just shown that, like, always, like, this person was like patting divine masculine on the back, basically sugarcoating everything so that they could please this divine masculine, and this masculine would feel like, I'm good enough. But this masculine knew that this would not work with divine feminine, that if they were to be with divine feminine, they would need to be themselves, for one, right? Who they truly are. And they would need to be their best, right? And I'm not saying like to pressure them, like, hey, do it, like, be your best, like, not that, but it's like, why would you try to be less than when you know that you are better than that? Imagine if divine masculine knows how to make like 10 different styles of breakfast, right? But when they're with the karmic person, they just boil water, right? And divine femme's like, no, I know you, like, I know you enjoy to cook. It's like, why are you holding yourself back? You know how to cook. Why are you just boiling water? So that's what I'm getting here, that masculine, of course they enjoy certain things, but they feel like with the karmic person they don't have to try. And with divine feminine, they know that they can't hide who they truly are. And they feel like if they show who they are, it's like, am I good enough? When this divine masculine comes into full acceptance of, like, I am who I am, I should be happy with who I am, and I should just go for it. What do I have to fear? That's when this divine masculine will go into reunion. It's like when they stop holding themselves back, when they stop being fearful of the outcome. It's like, what do I have to lose? If I approach divine feminine, I let divine feminine know how much I love them. What do I have to lose? It's one life to live. Let me go for it. When this attitude comes about, where this divine masculine has the courage to stand up for themselves, to stand forward, to speak their heart out to divine feminine, that's when there will be this beautiful reunion here. And it will be a beautiful, well-planned reunion. Once they know that this divine feminine has said yes, has accepted divine masculine, there is going to be a masculine here who will apologize, wholehearted. It's going to be a very emotional, I feel this like this heaviness, like it's going to be a heavy emotional kind of apology to divine feminine, because they want to start with a clean slate and they don't want to hold back. It's like, if I'm going to apologize to divine feminine, I don't want to just say I'm sorry. I want them to know that I'm sorry. And I see that following that, there will be plans of reunion. This divine masculine will plan the ultimate reunion. And a lot of people will be shocked and amazed at how you two came back together. It's going to stun everybody. And I see the celebrations here. Celebrations, the things that should have happened before, it's okay, because it's going to be much better now. Like, whatever you'll be doing once you two come back together, it's like you cannot imagine anything more beautiful than this kind of reunion, because it is going to be much grander. And I don't mean like it's going to be like more people and that kind of thing, but the way it's done, very beautiful. You feel like it is a touch of the divine, like you have the blessings here, like this is what is meant for you too. It was worth the wait. This reunion was definitely worth the wait. And following that, the love that you two will share with each other, the love, the happiness, the truthfulness. I see here a lot of truth, a lot of respect for each other, starting that new life together, being very open with each other emotionally. And this divine masculine no longer holding things back. And I see them as a very strong counterpart. Like they're going to come into their masculine energy, like masculine role. They're going to be like the protector of your connection. It's like you are the pearl and they're the oyster. They're going to be protecting this connection. Very loving and in a masculine way, a masculine loving way. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up, and thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Bye.